consideration here for now for SeTab. Fits in line with what you were talking about when it comes to the Akali, but instead will be a little bit more dangerous in the early game. Late game, you have a few extra ultimates. Oh! That is a Seraphine Leona. We have seen this already here in the LCK. I believe it was KT that piloted this one first.
Oh, I love this. I think that Seraphine as a AP carry is so much better than support. And we've seen some pretty decent. Undil, I think, has been one of the front runners. Barrel also loves it. Looking good, Atlas.
Very strong at the moment as SeTab gets himself his shield. And Chovy really thought that SeTab was going to run away from him there. That's why the phosphorus bomb was very, very long ways away. And it probably...
so he doesn't have W.
Oh, and he also doesn't have mana. But SeTab doesn't have health. Health is really important too, as Pillar of Flame is going to get the flash. Really nicely done. Teddy's lit on fire here towards bottom side, but Lehens is the one in the most trouble. Pays does have SeTab doing the same thing, but managed to stick around in lane for a little bit longer to get that extra control. As there is the flash forward from SeTab. Chovy once again in trouble. He is going to realize that the wave is more important than trying to stay alive, because that was never going to happen. And First Blood once again
want to be outdone, and also picks up the call himself. As we take another look, just really nicely done by SeTab. Here goes for the flash Q, meaning that Chovy doesn't really have a whole lot of response, and he was dead. So
so is Rascal. Gangplank, so that we can be like, no, we don't need this. We're going to have a look at this once again as Rascal just walks straight into a parlay to the noggin, and that one hurts. There's another one there.
This is what we were talking about earlier, although it's interesting that it's actually the Senna that is roaming more. You have a little bit of a hit here, but yeah, it's on. You can't really go for the dive. Don't have too much damage as
that's
awesome
another
angle.
ulti coming in for Rascal here. Pretty telegraphed on the gank. Kiin just going to try and hold these minions as best he can. Does find the barrel. Flashes underneath, and Rascal is dead once again. Meanwhile, we're getting another dive towards the bottom side. Lehen's going to trade his life, but Paze gets to stick around and take down the minion wave.
Yeah, and Paze did get the kill. So he's level 5.
All right, Trial by Fire comes in, and the barrel comes down, and Rascal is just going to die. And Kiin's response is, what?
Yeah, yeah, I think Rascal severely underestimated the amount of damage that was going to come through, and Rascal's clearly not having the best of times here. So because the wave is cleared, I think he takes... It is a lot more constant DPS as opposed to burst as Canyon.
A lot more utility as well, as in comes the Nature's Grasp. This is a Leona and Maokai, but now the beat's going to get dropped. Paze will hit those high notes as well, and Pletter is definitely going to be dead. That's another one in pretty quick succession here.
Internationally, we prefer not to mention too much, as Pletter might be in trouble again.
Yeah, beat drop does manage to get the snare, and that means that Lehens can come on over. Gets the flash out from Pletter here. Solar Flare avoided, definitely with the extra time. He's going to head down towards the bottom side of SeTab, going in onto Lehens, who presses W, and is going to take 0 damage from anything at all ever.
No, but he was nerfed.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, his damage was nerfed. The Eclipse is still busted.
I know. I was joking.
Oh, trade of ultimates here as there's the knock-up. Last breath is indeed that for Canyon, if trees do in fact breathe, as Chovy does utilize a very nice phosphorus bomb, as SeTab's going to have to go back to that Unbound Soul.
But then with the kills going over, still a nice look there for DRX.
Well, now, Paze taking a lot of damage there.
As well as Brand, this SeTab. Oh, he knows.
Oh, dear. Canyon takes the long journey. There's the flash. That was very weird, but SeTab able to flash out of the way the Encore. I don't think they will be able to do that, but if they can get there, certainly going to be very, very good. All right, Gen.G looking for Rascal here, who goes a very long way away from his turret and is now dead. I feel like if he had a fort with the turret there, never mind, Dawning Shadow comes down to keep them alive. He gets out of the cannon barrage, gets so much value. There's the flash. The slice and dice doesn't quite get there. The parlay is going to kill the Renekton. And
denies access. Could have been the difference makers. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Okay, I think he might be dead again. Parlay comes on through. Chovy's going to come down. Solar Flare to slow up the Crocodile. Zenith Blade misses, but there's full vision because of the Phosphorus Bomb. And Chovy's able to lock down that kill. So 0.
It's also GP.
Yeah.
If this was a Cassante, the game also becomes really hard.
All right, there's an ulti. from SeTab. Unbinds the soul, gets caught out. There's the encore, but SeTab just going to say no to that one. Nature's Grasp comes on through, lands onto multiple members of DRX. As now Canyon gets into the brush, doesn't find the Bramble Smash. Oh, he gets the small heal, and Teddy gets baited in. It is going to be Pletter able to lock down that kill eventually, but the Cannon Barrage will get the flash out from the center, and the Rocket
have to win. They're not that far. Oh, God, they're not winning.
Yeah,
Never mind, it's not happening.
What 5v5? What's that? Is Lehens? He wants to do even more. Throws out. Yeah, I'm glad we cut that video, as Lehens takes a fair bit of damage. The Solar Flare not really doing too much, but the Nature's Grasp comes on in. Pletter trying to find the angle, gets the knock up onto the Leona. She's going to go down first, but so much extra damage. SeTab takes down Chovy on the top side, though.
Okay. Yeah. Despite the fact that, again,
and he's laning into Chovy, like that is never easzy. Of course, Chovy has been, you know, as we're gonna cast a curse. This is actually our fault, SeTab, so don't worry about it.
And SeTab doesn't FTP.
Yeah, Pace doesn't find the beat drop, and yeah, there's a Yone in the bottom lane. He's all of their money, and so Nature's Grasp is gonna come down. They're gonna look for the turn here onto Sponge. He explodes like a balloon, and Teddy is off to the side, sort of by himself. Chovy's gonna get snagged. The Yone is still pushing the side lane. And so they're going to back away after losing their jungler. They're going to give up Baron, but they're going to get an inner turret, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Didn't go for the executioners, I guess, as Teddy is going to have to flash. There's a Cannon Barrage that he's now going to spend some time in. Has to cleanse the Encore immediately, and Zenith Blade is going to be the end of Rascal. Lehens may have overextended there a little bit, as SeTab is going to execute him. Really nice flash to finish off that kill, but the inner turret goes down, Rascal goes down, and Gen.G are not stopping anytime soon. The Gangplank is now going to get ulted on here, as Kiin could be in a little bit of trouble. SeTab with the sick outplay solo kill. Yeah, he's got a colossal bounty himself, as the Ram is going to come out.
So his back is going to be feeling great as we take another look at this. I think you can see Gen.G, they're cutting some corners. A lot invested here. They do get a lot of summoners, but trying to dive this turn when they can play it a little bit more slow. Probably didn't have to. Lehens, why is he there? It's just Lehens.
Let's check out SeTab here. Exactly how to get it done.
야, 나 미드 이거 커버로 할게. 아, 오케이, 오케이. 아니야, 우리 세나 집이야.
I'll go kill
나
GP.
갱플 볼게.
Max range ulti, gorgeously done. And this play just avoids the barrels. Oh, be available at exactly the same time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the value of Soul Point. As Rascal going to get stunned up by the Nature's Grasp, but he has a Seraph's. Gonna have to use it though, as Kiin doesn't get the parlay timing exactly. Please give me the Infinity +1 edge.
If DRX somehow end up winning
this might be one of those opportunities. The Ram gets a nice double knock up there, and Lehens is just gonna be dead. There's the ulti.
Because Hayes, this time around, I don't think Seraphine really has to roll damage.
Yeah, there's a flash. In goes Canyon. Finds Bramble Smash there as well. Sponge is really dead. Nature's Grasp is invested in the wrong direction though, so there will be trading, and SeTab gets into that backline. That is so much AoE damage as they finally take down Canyon. Had sort of given up on him. And trade of jungle is here as now Rascal goes in. Solar Flare is fantastic, but the double knock up from Pletter is also good. Still, there is just not enough follow-up. Teddy is going to go down, and SeTab is nowhere to be found. They needed the Yone to help out, but he's just not able to do so. And now the rest of Gen.G are bearing down on the last remaining Baron buff. And he is just going to press the back button because he knows that he has no way out. That's a huge shield. Nicely done there. But SeTab, look at that. And he's surrounded by so many of his teammates at the same time. So, yeah, this Gen.G are very, very scary. Oh, the Cannon Barrage, absolutely massive. Bellows Breath goes the wrong way there for Pletter as the Cannon Barrage getting so much AoE down. And they just eat everything with all of the shields. There was ultis aplenty, but it just doesn't even matter. That one, and that one's unlocked. Gen.G just stroll on through. This fortress not built very well, as Pletter going to be going down pretty immediately. That's Chovy that just launches the rockets in. This Hextech Soul is just gross. They do lose Canyon, but they are going to win the game, so I'd say that that trade is pretty worth it. Solar Flare just slows up absolutely everyone. Rascal's going to fall. Lehens might go down, but so is Teddy, and so is the Nexus. Gen.G, this one a little bit harder than game number one, but it is still pretty clean in the end.